Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. In this presentation, we will discuss the Diagnostic Trouble Code, or DTC P1009, which denotes a VTC A Advance Malfunction in the Honda CRV models from 2017 to 2022. The Variable Timing Control (VTC) system is crucial for optimizing engine performance and fuel efficiency by adjusting the timing of the intake valves. A malfunction in this system can lead to various engine performance issues. The VTC actuator responsible for making these adjustments might cause this trouble code to trigger if it fails or if there are issues with its associated components. Throughout this guide, we'll review the diagnostics process, from verifying the issue to inspecting the related components. Now, let's dive deeper into understanding the error description and the components it affects. DTC P1009 specifically indicates an issue within the Variable Timing Control (VTC) system, which plays a pivotal role in controlling camshaft timing to enhance performance and increase fuel economy in the Honda CRV. The main components involved are the VTC actuator and the VTC oil control solenoid valve A. The VTC actuator is typically located near the engine block, often on the camshaft or timing chain cover, depending on the engine design. Its function is to adjust the timing of the camshaft based on engine demands, influencing valve opening and closing times. Additionally, the VTC oil control solenoid valve A regulates the oil flow to the actuator, thereby controlling its movement. A malfunction in any of these components can trigger DTC P1009, indicating a need for further inspection and troubleshooting to identify the root cause of the issue. Several possible causes can lead to the triggering of DTC P1009, which require careful examination. First, a faulty VTC actuator may not perform its function of adjusting camshaft timing correctly. It is essential to check whether the actuator moves freely and responds to command signals. Second, a malfunctioning VTC oil control solenoid valve A can prevent oil flow to the actuator, which is necessary for its operations. If the solenoid valve fails, the actuator can't adjust the timing as needed, resulting in performance issues. Lastly, if oil passages are blocked or contaminated, it can prevent proper oil flow, causing erratic actuator behavior. Each of these possibilities must be considered and tested during the troubleshooting process to accurately diagnose and address the issue. When DTC P1009 is activated, drivers may notice several symptoms indicating underlying issues within the VTC system. One prominent symptom is reduced engine performance, which could manifest as sluggish acceleration or decreased power, potentially making the vehicle feel unresponsive during driving. Additionally, increased oil consumption might occur if the VTC actuator has a leak or if oil is not being used effectively due to the solenoid's malfunction. Rough idling or stalling can also happen as the engine management system struggles to optimize valve timing in response to varying loads. Recognizing these symptoms can help drivers and technicians pinpoint the VTC system as the source of the problems. As a result, thorough investigation and repair become essential to restoring normal vehicle operation. In the first troubleshooting step for DTC P1009, start by turning the vehicle to the on position without starting the engine. This action allows the vehicle's onboard diagnostic system to initialize and communicate with the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. Next, clear the DTC code using the HDS, a specialized tool designed for Honda vehicles that can read and clear diagnostic trouble codes. After clearing the code, turn the ignition to the off lock mode to reset the system. Then start the engine and monitor for any pending or confirmed DTCs using the HDS again. If DTC P1009 appears, it confirms a persistent issue within the VTC system that requires further investigation. If it does not appear, it may suggest an intermittent failure, leading to additional diagnostic checks to reproduce the failure conditions under which the code initially set. The second troubleshooting step involves verifying the operation of the VTC oil control solenoid valve A. Begin this step by turning off the vehicle to ensure safety during testing. With the ignition off, proceed to test the VTC oil control solenoid valve A for functionality. The solenoid should respond appropriately when voltage is applied, indicating it is operational. If the solenoid valve functions correctly, it suggests that the problem may lie elsewhere in the VTC system. However, if the solenoid valve is found to be malfunctioning or faulty, it must be replaced to resolve the DTC P1009 issue. This is crucial, as the solenoid's function directly affects the actuator's ability to adjust timing, which can lead to performance issues when compromised. The third step in diagnosing DTC P1009 involves inspecting the VTC actuator A itself. After determining that the VTC oil control solenoid valve A is functioning correctly, carefully examine the actuator for any visible signs of damage, wear, or malfunction. Inspecting involves checking for any oil leaks, physical damage, or blockages that might prevent the actuator from operating correctly. If the actuator appears to be in good working condition, proceed to check the VTC system's oil passages, as blockages can impede its operation. If any passages are found to be obstructed, they should be cleaned to ensure free flow of oil, which is essential for proper actuator function. However, if the actuator shows signs of failure during the inspection, replacing it becomes necessary to restore full operation of the VTC system and clear the DTC. After all necessary repairs or replacements related to DTC P1009 have been completed, a final verification step is required to ensure the issue has been resolved successfully. Start by clearing the DTC again using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. This action resets the vehicle's onboard system, allowing for a fresh start to monitor for errors. Following this, it's crucial to take the vehicle for a test drive under various conditions to ensure that the VTC system is working correctly and that no trouble codes reappear. Pay attention to engine performance during the drive to determine if it behaves as expected. Lastly, after the test drive, perform one more scan with the HDS to check for the reoccurrence of DTC P1009 or any new DTCs. This final verification process plays a vital role in confirming the successful repair of the vehicle's VTC system. To avoid future occurrences of DTC P1009 and related VTC issues, implementing preventive maintenance strategies is essential. Regular oil changes are crucial, as clean oil facilitates optimal operation of the VTC system and other engine components. Ensuring that the oil and filter are changed according to the manufacturer's guidelines helps maintain system efficiency. Additionally, periodic inspections of the VTC system, including the actuator and solenoid, can identify potential issues before they escalate to a DTC. Using quality parts during any replacements or repairs will also significantly improve the reliability of the VTC system. Quality components typically adhere to higher manufacturing standards and can reduce the incidence of premature failure, ultimately preserving the engine's performance and longevity. In conclusion, DTC P1009 indicates a malfunction in the VTC A system of the Honda CRV from 2017 to 2022, requiring thorough troubleshooting steps for accurate diagnosis and repair. Identifying problems in components like the VTC actuator and oil control solenoid valve A are vital in restoring proper engine performance. Through the outlined diagnostic steps, including advanced tests and inspections, technicians can successfully verify whether the issue has been resolved. Furthermore, implementing preventive measures like regular maintenance and the use of high-quality parts will go a long way in minimizing the risks of encountering similar issues in the future. Always remember that regular checks and timely interventions can help maintain engine efficiency, prolong vehicle life, and ensure a smooth driving experience. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.